Hello and welcome. You have tuned into Market Cafe right here on ET Now. I'm Shrishti Sharma and this is the show, viewers, where we in the next 1 hour prepare you for the trading action for the Indian markets. Not to tell you that what's big happening globally, but in the Indian markets, which are some of the big triggers that you should be watching out for. There are earnings, there are stocks to watch. We'll discuss all of that in the next 1 hour. So let's get started and let's start with the global checks. And firstly, from the US markets, interesting moves over there because just day before yesterday we had seen that sell-off kicking in. All these AI related counters were under pressure, but talking about yesterday, we have seen a bit of a rebound coming in across all the three major indices. It was Dow Jones, S&P 500 and even Nasdaq. They were trending higher. Nasdaq gained almost 0.7%. Dow Jones was higher by almost 0.5%, and it was some of these AI related counters that did rebound in yesterday's trading session. There were some of the macro data as well, wherein private payroll data did come out stronger than expected. That boosted sentiment, and along with that, it's also the Supreme Court hearing with respect to the Trump's era, with respect to tariffs, and a bit of a skepticism around that, a bit of a possibility that the traders are penciling in that there could be some rollouts or not. That is something that they're watching out for. But because of this hopes, the markets were seen to be trending higher. Some of these counters like Ford, GM, Caterpillar, they were higher by almost 2 to 4%. And some of these auto-related counters like Ford and Tesla, they were also seen to be gaining strongly in yesterday's move. So a good trading session coming in for the US markets indeed. And that sort of a handover is what we are getting from the Asian peers as well, because Japanese shares did rise on the Wall Street boost, and some of these Asian markets as well, they are trending higher. But along with that, interesting moves on the Brent oil prices as well, that are seen to be declining yet again, hovering around that $63.50 per barrel mark with a 1.5% of cut as we speak right now. It's the oversupply concerns and the weak demand that is indeed weighing heavy on the gold prices. But gold prices, they are still below that 4,000 per ounce mark. Definitely is the risk of moat as well as cryptos. Interesting moves because just yesterday, what sort of a sell-off we have seen all across the board coming in from cryptos, but a bit of a rebound over there as well is what we are getting to see. So that's about the global check, but the big story remains the Supreme Court signaled strong doubts about the legality of Donald Trump's sweeping global tariffs, wherein justice across the ideological spectrum pressed the government's lawyer on whether Trump overstepped